I'm here with Doug from Action Hobby. Doug, where are we?
Well, we're on a back lot in an industrial area behind my shop. We meet here every 2 weeks to do some racing. We're able to come here and play every second Sunday for 1/8 and 1/10 scale cars. My shop's purchased some timing equipment and courtesy of our location sponsor. Well, this duplicates the real thing. 0.4 tenths of a second tree with a 5-second delay. So when these two cars stage, 5 seconds later the lights come down, the race is on. Ten seconds after making the run, we'll get a time slip to tell us how we did. The RT was 0.6, the car was slow off the line. ET was 3.0, mile per hour was 43.66.
What do you like about drag racing RC?
I like the nitro, the smell of the nitro. I'm a real drag racing nut from years ago and can't afford the real thing, so we go for the RC.
Is there something about the fact that you know who wins and loses really quickly? Is that attraction?
It is, it's fun. It's all just a bunch of fun. We try to just do it because the whole family's involved. So with us, it's more or less who can beat the kid or the parent.
Well, this is a handmade by a friend of mine down in Rockford, Illinois. His company is called Nitro Rage RC, and he makes 1/8 scale, perfectly scale models. This is a 1948 Fiat Topolino. It has working headers. It has the scale wheelie bars, handmade. The parachute pack here actually releases a proper parachute that's about 12 inches in diameter. The whole chassis is all hand welded and it's all exact scale. The body's all fiberglass. It runs on 40% nitro, though we have had it as high as 60%. Paint was all done by a fellow here in town named Dal Baker out of Out West Graphics, and it has the gold leaf name and everything else. We run it every single time we have a race, but we just don't go all out.
This is again a 1/8 scale New Era. A lot of modifications. I have a machine shop, and what I do is I manufacture not only the rims, flex plates, to really make these cars hook up and go. The motor, what I've done is I've taken the sleeve out of the engine, and I have done a porting and polishing into it, so it turns possibly a good 10,000 RPM more than factory.
Are rails difficult to run?
Actually, they're a little easier because the longer wheelbase, like the real one, makes them easier to steer. They tend to be overpowered though. They can spin off the line, get sideways on you if you're not careful. Well, of course it's fun. You always like to challenge the guy that beat you last week. Sometimes we even race for a couple of dollars.
I have to humbly admit, I am undefeated tonight. Come challenge me down at the Calgary RC Dragway.
Well, here it is. RC drag racing from Calgary, Alberta. Hope you've had as much fun as we've had. Here we go.
Okay, folks, that's it for this week's episode of RCTV. On next week's episode, we have Carl Buckhuber. He's going to be showing some more of his fantastic planes, Eliminator RC, doing some off-road racing, and also we have some fast electric boats, and you know what? More boats from 2008, London boats. See you next week, folks.
RCTV, your radio-controlled authority, has been brought to you in part by Eliminator RC, your one-stop hobby shop. RC Pit Stop, bringing the best of RC to BC. And John's Hobbies, Toronto's local hobby store.